where I moved.
You have moved. God damn it!
I move! People move, Alex!
I'm not fixing you.
People move. It's what we do.
Anyway, welcome back to Two Old Emos. We're playing some Devil May Cry 3.
Welcome back to Two Old Emos. Alex isn't moving. Apparently.
I can't remember. I am moving. I'm moving.
Are you?
Yes.
Am I?
I can't remember which one was the one I wanted.
I don't know, the left one?
I'm gonna say yellow and see what it does. What? Yes?
Well, Dante's screaming.
Oh!
In a good way. Or a bad way. He's screaming in a way. Hi, hello, I'm in the kill me now phase of readjusting my sleep. I'm gonna be lurking mostly all the love.
When I was young,
that's all you do anyway. Now that you stream with us, you're all diva-y and not talking in the chat like you're one of us. Ugh. God. Also feel better soon.
Are you just giving her grief?
I mean, look, I helped her bully you last week. I need to give her something.
I think bullying me did give both of you something. I don't know what it gave you.
Mostly a boner.
Yeah, I feel like went for both of you. It's been a couple of absolute. Yeah, but on the plus side, Eva, you had
Sparta existed.
what was that game? With the worms? Game with the worms. Big
Baldur's Gate 3.
No, that didn't have worms.
It did.
No, Dune. That's it. Dune.
Though the same
Had
blood
Dune.
of their father flowed through their veins, the two battled each other fiercely like arch enemies.
This is nothing compared to what me and my brother's fights used to be like.
Did you both have white anime hair as well?
No, we had guns. That's BB guns.
Well, that works for one of you.
Didn't work for me.
Tune was amazing.
Oh, look,
That was real.
So you're saying it's worth a pre-order, Eva? Fair play.
All of my pre-orders are going into Crimson Desert now.
But in the end,
I guarantee you that wasn't the first time Dante ever got lanced.
was left standing.
To be fair, you're right. They actually fought a couple of weeks ago. Oh no, it was a year ago. They fought a year ago and Dante got absolutely wrecked. Pizza.
Oh, it's coming from the fucking game. I thought it was calling me.
With the old schooly ring too, really showing our age.
Did he have a shower in his pants?
No, he's just not dried his hair.
Sorry, not open for business
Was
yet.
that an earthquake? It felt like a big bang now.
I haven't even picked
That's
them
gonna
up
be some
yet.
cold pizza.
And I'm already getting calls.
I mean, cold pepperoni pizza's good. There's olives on that. He hates olives. Why is he eating it?
Oh, this guy looks trustworthy and
The fuck?
You a customer too? If you want to use the bathroom,
I don't think he's a customer.
the toilet's in the back.
Oh, because I'm crippled, you think I need the toilet, is that it?
Son of Sparta,
Where did you hear that?
from your brother.
Stop looking at it.
He's got a shiny head. And he's a
Where are your
ridiculous-
nipples?
This invitation for you. Please accept.
It's just a picture of Virgil with like 6 women going back. How often does he have to keep behind desks?
Not that often. It's rare he fights in here.
Invitation, huh?
He's done it in the last 2 games.
No, he's done it. He's only done it in 2 of the 3 we've played.
He also has no teeth.
Oh god, that pizza's got some zing to it. Chamantha?
Daddy?
Wait,
Daddy, no.
wait, please. Oh, I love you.
Daddy, please!
Oh, he's gonna get the Oh, it's the pizza. It's fine.
He's been edging us with this fucking pizza this entire time.
Ah, no, I'm more of a summer guy.
This party's getting crazy. Let's
Eh. See, that's why you
Don't
go
worry,
there.
man. We'll wait.
Well, that's definitely not going to work.
That was a collector's item, you bitch.
Also, his gun is so precariously in his fucking trouser thing. That's just they're breaking out. Is Shattering Reality bad luck?
They're demons. I don't think luck comes into it.
Judging by what's happening to them at this very moment, I think luck does in fact come into it.
Oh. I want a remaster of this game just so I can see this scene in 4K.
No, this will be DLC.
No. Oh.
Where'd the sword come from?
Look, Josh, that doesn't matter right now. What matters right now is somehow he doesn't fuck. And
No, what matters now
I don't understand how.
What matters now, Alex, is somehow Palpatine has returned. And those red ores continue to get more and more distraught as these games go on. Oh, there's no Alistair in this game.
No, that's true. It's only Rebellion. Well, there's no Alistair in the last game.
I mean, it's basically Alistair. It's a lightning sword.
It's not.
It was. It gave you lightning powers.
I mean, Alistair was, but there's no lightning sword in this game.
No, that's what I mean. In the last game, it was a lightning sword.
No, it wasn't.
You used it, and you had lightning powers. Lightning sword.
The last one was Rebellion.
Yeah, but it gave you lightning powers.
No, it didn't.
Well, so, yeah, it did.
No, it didn't.
Shot lightning out your hands.
Nah, only when I was in demon form. That was the demon form doing that.
Yeah, but that was... you never used any other
Nah.
weapon.
Nah, you're chatting.
I'm
You're
not
chatting.
getting into this. I'm not getting into this with
You moving to the left, bitch, you.
You know...
Aww. They do basically keep the style of the shop the same in all the media, though. So
What? Cheap and shitty?
yeah, cheap and shitty.
Cheap and shitty with a
You also,
giant-
I mean, he's also doing pretty well for himself because in this game he says the toilet's in the back, and then in a later game he said those toilets need flushing. He's gained a toilet in 20 years, Josh. He's doing pretty good for himself.
You know what he hasn't gained? A shirt.
Ah, he gains one in a different game. Right now, we get to enjoy shirtless Dante.
I can already tell. Looks like this is gonna be one hell of a party.
Somebody shot his boot.
Ah, you got SAB. Sounds like a
Sads.
disease.
I got the big sads.
Unfortunately, Mrs. Emo, Alex came down with a case of the SABs. There was nothing we could do. We had to remove his pectoral.
Yes. Yes.
He only has one pectoral now. That's all.
Help me, please. Nah, I don't need
He's only
it.
got the left pectoral. Oh! It's a she now for the lion head statue.
We came here on a school bus, but Jimmy doesn't know how to park.
So you got pizza? Hey, no, maybe.
You guys totally wrecked my shop. And I
Okay, that didn't know what it looked like on the inside.
Also, yeah.
You're gonna pay for that.
Don't you have insurance? I mean,
flair
I
going
mean
on
these
here,
are
Dante.
some serious stripper moves, man. You must have insurance.
At least he finally has holsters on his back, but that's the worst place to have a holster.
Yeah, but it works for him. Technically you did that. We didn't cause it.
Yeah.
Building code says so.
That's why the toilet needs flushing.
I got 350.
I don't have money. Money's a human concept, and I'm the representation of the inner evil of man. Oh, cool, star. Why sight? Also, why do they die like Digimon in this one? You know, Alex, I'm gonna be honest with you, mate.
Hmm?
I don't know how you thought Devil May Cry 2 was better than this.
Because the combat's a lot better.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. You said Devil May Cry 2 was.
I did
better
not
game.
say that Devil May Cry 2 was better than this. And you
you're
need to.
taking it back.
And Virgil6987, who is called Virgil, clearly knows what that means. And don't you be putting words in my mouth. That is not what I said.
That's what you said. Look, you can't rewrite history.
See, Virgil needs more power. Oh, forgot about you.
Does that power involve doing fancy hair, or
It ain't fancy, it's just up.
that's fancy? The plastic chair. Ah, yeah. The greatest of weapons. Also, why I'm not allowed in McDonald's. One of the reasons I'm not allowed in McDonald's. I'm going to assume these guys are trying to kill you because
They
you're
are.
the son of Sparta.
Yeah, they are. Well, no, they're not trying to kill me, they're trying to lure me. And she's making the fucking noise from the first game, so I need her dead.
I'm just going to point out, weird way to lure someone. There's better ways to lure people. For instance, lonely singles in your area, which Dante clearly needs. Virgil don't. And the white monster. Oh, the crab broil. Although white monster, not my favourite, if I'm honest. But we've been through this before. White monster I find a bit mid. But I prefer Red Bull to monster anyway. Even though I do admit there's less. You know what I really like is Boost, but that's the most hick energy drink you can drink in the UK is a bottle of Boost.
That's fair.
Also, God knows what it does to my kidneys, my stomach,
Nothing good.
or any part of me.
Nothing good.
Oh, they won't even use it in clubs for like a vodka Red Bull. They won't use Boost. That's how bad it is. Like, if you're not using that for even a vodka Red Bull in a 2
Tower boner. There's Virgil.
Oh, he's on top of the tower.
Mmm.
And he's gonna be all like, Dante, come fight me.
I need more power.
Before I transform into a skinny emo dude. With, like a lion or some shit, I don't know.
Dante, you fool! They're gonna reboot us!
Dante, don't tell my kid.
Since we last met. Where does the time go?
I don't know, you failed business?
Just from the top of the tower. Nice shop, dork.
I'm just gonna say, I mean, as evil towers go, not bad. It's not quite a Barad-dûr.
Look at all the spiky statues. Oh my god, it's Blue Daddy Chan. Coming, Blue Daddy Chan.
I hope he gives me a Virgil.
Why does he keep spinning his guns?
I don't know. Why does anyone do anything?
No doubt you've got some fun planned for me. Right, Virgil?
What?
Cocky for a man who hasn't won one of these fights.
What did you
apparently.
say?
Oh, look.
My sky wails loud. Oh no, we got ads.
Oh, God. Everyone run at time.
It would have good if we actually had an ad to run at that point.
That would have actually been.
I should have hit run an ad. I should have done it and just
That
not
would
said
have been a
anything.
perfect thing. But then people would miss
Then
out
people,
on-
yeah, then I'd be pushing people into an ad, and we don't want that.
Oh, he's already at the top.
You would not believe the amount of stairs I had to climb.
I'm not gonna have a lift, weird long finger guy.
Doesn't it excite you?
Eh.
It's a good thing my shirt is covering my weenus, because my god, the hard-on I have.
Ruled this
Well, I'll be honest, archaeology doesn't really do. Well, actually, archaeology does. Architecture doesn't really do it.
Right now, my rock-on is as veiny as my head.
magnificent view.
And plus, as far as Gothic towers go, it's a little bit wormy.
Are we surrounded by a desert?
This glorious edifice.
No, you're surrounded by a city, so you've.
No. I mean, outside of the city boundary, it looked like it was just desert.
Fulfill the purpose for which it was intended.
I don't know. Devil May Cry keeps making up islands. You could be anywhere.
Did he have it?
I mean, this is, from what I understand, I don't know where it's supposed to be set, to be honest. Look, desert.
It is the only
Isn't that just LA?
mother you
Maybe.
But he has no idea of its true
Are
power.
we in Gothic LA? Is that where we are right now? The rent here is awful. So here's the thing. It kept moving.
He has no idea of its true power. What is its true power?
Look, just stick it in me, Daddy, please.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
I am circumcised.
Oh.
Bye.
My father said he'd hate me if I was Jewish.
You don't have to be Jewish to be circumcised.
That's true, but I mean here it's not really common, is it? It's
I know adults who do.
it's a big thing for the Jewish community in the UK. It's not really something people do otherwise.
I found it.
Yeah, I knew a couple of guys who did it when they were adults.
No.
Yeah, they had to wear bandages. And
Oh
everything.
no, that sounds awful.
Yeah.
If you're a part devil, so the fuck, this bitch set us on fire.
Weak to fire, devil's weak, burning.
Mission 3. I forgot
Once
that this
again,
game does that.
I'm just gonna point out, like, oh, they kept the leveling up from Devil May Cry 2, huh?
Only on the guns.
But yeah, it kind of strikes me the demons aren't all that scary for the most part, aside from the big ones. Like, everyone
I
seems
wouldn't
to
even
be
say the
killing
big ones
these
are that scary. A lot of the big ones in this definitely aren't scary.
guys. Yeah, I mean, Lady kills them with a giant gun.
Woo!
You know what was scarier? The jackals in Halo 2. This dude's just got multi-hands. What level do you think Dante is superhero-wise?
What do you mean?
Well, like, is he gonna be the Flash or Batman or, you know,
I mean-
Iron Man? What are we saying? Like, he's not taking Superman, fair enough.
I mean, it depends really. Like Dante is himself, like just in his human form, probably not. In Devil May, I mean, he has his demon form that he gets in this, and that he has throughout the majority of the games anyway. Where he's relatively strong, and then in in Devil May Cry 5, he unlocks a new version of it where he's just basically the power of Satan. Is the best way I can describe it to you.
Pretty
So,
sure Superman's beaten up Satan.
it just started playing fucking Public Enemy. Damn it.
Yeah, and you also destroyed all the wine, you bastard.
We'll live.
And all the darts machine. You've ruined this pub. But yeah, I don't know if Dante could beat. No, in fact, you know what? I'm going to say it. Superman would beat Dante.
If the Suicide Squad have a chance, Dante does.
That wasn't actually Superman.
That's a good point.
They're all clones, so nothing that happened was canon.
Oh no. Mind our dandruff.
Oh, you've managed to find the pimps of the room. Why are they dressed like Tekken fighters after they tried meth? And yes, I'm sticking with that description as being perfectly valid. Meth, kids, not even once. And not even once a Tekken Tag tournament. Mostly because if you have a Tekken Tag tournament, what you're primarily going to be doing is ruining friendships. Because one of your friends decided to play goddamn Eddie or Hawawang and just spam the same move over and over again. Whatever.
Hawawang.
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 Hawawang. There's only one kind of person who you should ever want to play in Tekken, and it's the person who plays Yoshimitsu and laughs maniacally when he does the sitting down hand move. Because that's the funniest move in the game. Or you can play the one guy who desperately tries to get Paul's super punch off, no matter how many times it doesn't work. That was me. I knew how to do one move, and it was Paul's super punch. And no, I never got Paul's super punch off. Because whenever I tried it, the person I was playing would beat the ever-loving shit out of me.
Maybe next time, eh?
This has been my PSA. Why, who's your go-to character, Alex?
I mean, in the new game, God, I can't even remember his name now because it's been that long since I've played a Tekken game. He's the John Wick equivalent, the French dude.
I have no idea.
Yeah, you won't know because you've not played Tekken 7, but he was my main in the new game. I used to always main King in the sort of earlier days, which means I was hated.
Used to main the furry buff guy who grapples people.
Yep, and it was a different King in certain games, and that just made me realize it's okay because there's more of them.
I think what it made you realize is it was an awakening.
Look, the only awakening here is Dante's.
Uh-huh. You certainly weren't thinking about the big buff furry guy just holding you between his legs and power bombing you.
Damn right.
Lies.
You can prove nothing.
I don't need to prove, I can assume.
That is fair.
It's like proving, but I don't need to do anything.
That's all I need. Has my skill level gone up? No, not yet. Got a while to go yet.
I don't know what you mean. What's the skill level?
So it's the style that I use in the game. The more you use it, the more it goes up, and the stronger it gets. It means I can dodge more, basically.
Like Helldiver guns now, apparently.
It's a pupper.
That is a pupper. But where did Virgil get it?
I mean, Virgil didn't get it. Virgil has nothing to do with the things in this tower. He's just at the top of it.
So is he just chilling out this entire time?
Basically, yeah. He didn't put anything in here. He made the tower appear. Now he's just stood at the top of it.
Wow, I've never seen a talking mud before. You know,
That's a lie.
you definitely take first.
I mean, to be fair, no, he hasn't. But he sees a few of them, like, in the next few years.
Easy, Fido. How about I take you out for a walk? Come on, puppy. Let's go.
Pointy.
And if you don't regret it, you better take me for walkies.
Treats.
He knows Kung Fu.
Calm down. What are you gonna do? Punch the dog? So I think guns are considered. Okay, that's more of a lizard than a dog by the look.
Yeah, my aim here is to get all the ice shield off. There we go.
So I think you don't have a devil trigger yet.
No.
Is this one of those he doesn't know that power yet?
He doesn't have it. He literally unlocks it in this game.
So it's the only game where that's the case then. Because he's got it in all the
Yeah,
other ones.
so he unlocks it in this game.
So this thing only has dog ears when he's frozen for the most part. And currently looks more like a giant lizard? This does seem easier than the other games.
It isn't. I've been playing it recently.
Ah. I never played this one. I always mean to, but I never do. And it's a bit beyond my... kind of beyond my ken now, really. Because I don't have the hand-eye coordination I used to. I'm not going to be able to play this. I barely have the hand-eye coordination to keep up with all the other guys doing Baldur's Gate, frankly. Although that's partially due to them all attacking me. Unforgivingly, I might add.
Bitch.
No, I think he's not. Well, I know he's not. Unless one of the heads is... Do all the heads talk or just the one head? Well, now it doesn't matter. Oh, he's got little droopy ears. So you're just going to shoot off one head, huh?
I'm not going to shoot off any heads yet.
It feels like he'll die before you get the chance to shoot another head off.
He keeps fucking headbutting me now.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. So yeah, I know it looks a bit easier, but it's literally because I've been playing it recently, and I've just kind of muscle memoried a few things now. It is definitely hard. Now I have become the ultimate weapon. A keychain.
His soul, can he turn back into a giant dog?
Technically. They choose to become devil arms. That's literally their entire shtick.
What, and then they can choose not to be a devil arm anymore?
If they wanted to, yeah. They choose to stay with Dante because he's strong.
Yeah, and then he never uses them again. Also, that's a really stupid looking...
Fun fact, he does actually use them again.
When does he use Cerberus again?
So he doesn't use Cerberus in any games, but he's in a lot of media. He's in that...
Oh, look, love interest.
Not really. He's in a he's in a comic that takes place between 4 and 5.
I thought she was Dante's love interest.
No. Dante doesn't have a love interest. Like, it's kind of why they made it so Virgil had a kid. It's because at no point did they want Dante to have, like, a relationship. So they were like, we need somebody to have a kid. Fuck it, Virgil fucked someone.
I mean, aside from Dante's very weird relationship with his pseudo-mother.
Yeah, well, it's... Again, he doesn't treat her like his mother, but... It's the reason why he cared for her and saved her, and that's kind of what their friendship's based on.
There's a girl from DMC, too.
The girl from DMC was a love interest. But obviously that didn't go very far.
Yeah, they never made a sequel to that.
No, they made a DLC.
Yeah, I know. I played it. It was terrible.
It wasn't great. I did enjoy DMC for what it was. Oh no,
That's Okay, so the irony is, Trish would make the most sense as his love interest.
Yeah, based on their relationship, but also
No,
not.
based on her name.
Why?
Well, Trish is named after Beatrice Portinari from the Divine Comedy,
Which
who
is
was
Dante's.
lover in
Yeah.
the original writing.
Well, look, take it as you may, but there's no confirmation, and the creator of the series has literally said, like, no.
Lucia's also in love with Dante, apparently.
Yeah, Lucia is in love with Dante, but he does not reciprocate because he does not. He just doesn't deal well with things like that.
Clearly, Dante needs to bang. That
mean,
is the end result of this entire experience.
I mean, does he need to bang? Yes. Is he gonna? No.
Well, if he doesn't, he's going to end up like Warpy Face over here.
He's had a kid.
I'm talking about demonic Andrew Tate, not Virgil.
No, he's had a kid. That's
Well, he
lady.
has
That's
two.
That's lady's father.
Oh.
He created Lady.
So what you're saying is Dante's doing worse than
Than
demonic Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate, yeah.
Well, clearly he needs to bang Lady.
Virgil, you need to get in my Bugatti.
Although, frankly, the biggest insult you could ever give is naming your child after a specific gender. Just Lady. Man.
I mean, Lady isn't. She wasn't named Lady. Her name's Mary.
Yeah, I can see why she changed it.
Well, she changed it because after her mother died and was killed by her father, she basically didn't want to live anymore, so she decided to just change her name. And Dante refers to her in this game as Lady because she won't tell him her name. So he just starts calling her Lady, so she takes the name, and that's what she's called from then on.
I think if I ever have a son, I'm going to call him Dude Brosif.
Oh, God, therapy.
Dude Brosif. But no, I'm going to flip the switch. If I have a daughter, they're going to be called Dude Brosif. And the son will be called Han Solo.
Bitch.
Han Solo Aragorn. No. Aragorn, Indiana Solo. There you go. If I have a son, his name's Aragorn, Indiana Solo.
He was not going to be a fan of you.
Disagree. Are you telling me if you met a kid in school whose name was Aragorn, you wouldn't think that was awesome?
I wouldn't really care, but I think some other people would.
Yeah. You know who didn't care what people thought of, Alex?
Aragorn.
Aragorn.
You know, you're pulling from an online joke right now, Josh, and it shows.
You know who didn't care where jokes came from, Alex? In fact, I can show you who didn't care where online jokes came from. You see who didn't care, Alex? Qui-Gon. And to a lesser extent, Obi-Wan. Man, that's from the Phantom Menace on the PS1. That's the game we played, Alex.
Game you played.
No, we played. Gotta put this back. It's always a bit of a nightmare. This is one of those things that someone gives you, and it's sort of like, oh, thanks, bro. I guess. So, 3 bow-armed statue bros, huh?
3 bow-armed statue bros.
Yeah. Alright, if you were going to give one of your kids an awesome name, what would you give them that isn't, Aragorn, Indiana Solo?
I would name them Josh.
That's stupid.
Well, did it.
Ah, that's on you. I'm amazed you didn't name your kid Dante.
Look, was it on the table? Yes. Did Lay want it? No.
I can kind of get that.
Yeah.
A lot of people would be curious if he was Italian.
The thing is, I wanted 2 sons. I wanted to call them Dante and Virgil. So I purposefully kept that away from Lay, and she would not let me name my first kid Virgil. So I was like, it's already ruined. What's the point?
Like, Virgil's not a name that's really kept around for a
I
while.
want to keep it around, Josh. Now is the time to do so.
Although I'm pretty sure you're just asking your kids to weeb out at that point. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're going to get them a sword to fight each other with. If you haven't already.
I was going to say, making a lot of assumptions that I've not already done something about it.
I mean, you already have swords, so I assume you're just planning and plotting. I just noticed there's a new table behind you.
It's not new.
Wasn't there last time, was it?
Yeah.
I am not aware of my surroundings.
My surroundings.
Who?
Yes.
Ooh, blue thing.
I'm going. Motherfucker.
Oh, so I tried out the Helldivers.
I saw that you gave it a go, and is it bringing you back, or?
Like, the new Illumina enemies are vaguely interesting. The ships can fuck off, frankly.
I saw you weren't a fan.
No, what they do is you get a big blue bit suddenly appears behind you, and then they bombing run and leave. But that's it. But I mean, the weapon customization, I have no idea how it works, because I didn't get to the point where it was going to happen. I had to leave, so I couldn't finish the match. By the way, if anyone's ever playing it, if anyone was playing with me online, I apologize for the fact I had to leave. But, you know, at a certain point, you can't keep going. You have to go. And I tend not to feel bad if you have to disconnect sometimes. I know it might be considered a bit of a faux pas. But frankly, I'm 34 years old and shit happens. I do not like the pulsating ones. Mainly due to the pulsating. There are very few good things that pulsate. Trying to think of any. I'm suddenly drawing a major blank on whatever the hell pulsates. Livers? Also, that is a terrible skeleton in the corner. What are you doing?
I'm just checking to see if there's anything up here. No, I think we're good.
What? Pulsates. I guess it's pulse, technically. Alright, yeah, okay, fine. Your heart pulsates, which is probably a good thing that pulsates. You know, you don't. If it didn't. Alright, the fuck was that meant to be? Oh, that's a new one. I've
Hate
never
this
had
fight.
a pop-up on this where it says a URI is too large. Oh, that reminds me, I'm going to change my Steam password before I forget.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I need to do that in a bit.
May not have actually done anything, but you never know.
No, better to be safe. Oh, it's gone round that way.
For anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about,
There has been a mass
Apparently-
hacking of Steam accounts.
yeah, there's been a mass hacking of Steam accounts. It's a good idea to just do it when you can. Change your passwords, basically. Granted, I'm shit at remembering passwords at the best of times anyway. Ugh, but, yeah.
Ugh. And there we go.
The downside to this is now there's a million little things.
It's fine, we'll wait. It's going that way.
Wait, who are you waiting for?
The big bug.
Ah, the big bug. Alright, there we go. Passwords changed. Huzzah and Motocross Super Energy is stuck in the top corner of my screen again. Great. Oh god, it's got... That's not a whale. That's like a weird tentacle-y thing. And this is what the kids would call bad design. Well, probably not. I'm sure it's reasonable. I hate anything that comes out of a web-lined hole, though. That's why butt spiders never took off.
I don't think they were gonna.
Well, you say that, but the next thing you know, butt spiders, and then suddenly someone, you know, it looks like the next Marvel Disney Plus lineup. Oh, why is it red and glistening?
Because it's a shit. Ah, god damn it. Fucking stupid thing.
Well, it could be worse.
It's an extra 20 seconds I didn't need.
Yeah, but Alex, you're shooting a wall. Then he had a shotgun.
Shotgun doesn't do that much.
Surely it'd be better than pistols.
Not when I'm this far away.
But pistols are the weapons of the weak.
They're also
video games-
they're also leveled up.
If video games have taught me anything, it's that shotguns are the best gun ever made. Oh god, that's a clown face.
It's separated.
That's a face that only a mother could love.
I fucking hate that boss.
Probably a mother inundated with butt spiders, if I'm honest. I mean, that's got to be one of the worst things. Imagine spiders living in one of your orifices. Oh, look, you found a bangle. Love a bangle. Finally, someone locks a fucking door. He's had an ease of it coming in here, hasn't he? He just keeps walking in.
Ain't no karate gonna fix this.
I believe you'll find it's demonic jujitsu.
There's no need.
Oh, someone's wanted to fuck that guy.
God, don't jump up at fucking that quick, Josh. Jesus.
Why'd they give him a Joker nose?
Because he's a jester.
No, I know, but that's the same nose the Joker has.
I mean, like, scary clowns are known to have big noses. It's not just a Joker thing.
No, the Joker did it first.
He didn't.
My name is Jester, and I know a thing or
Well, this guy doesn't seem suspicious at all. He's certainly not going to betray you.
There is a power generator for this entire sector. In order to open the door,
I hope it turns out to be Virgil. That'd be fun.
No, it's not.
Maybe he finally had a personality and he became a clown.
or is that too difficult for you?
did they give his nose jiggle physics?
Sword to be my partner. May I have this dance, my lady? Bingo! That is what the something is. Remember that, kid? Write it down on your hand if you don't trust your head.
Beady.
I see. Thanks.
Or Dante is just a really bad
You still
shot.
piss me off, though.
I'm gonna go with a bit of column A and a bit of column B.
Dante's a pretty good shot. Abacus.
It'd be a better shot. I mean, it did zoom in on his abs when the thing closed.
So now you know.
do Virgil's story in this?
No, so that's a special edition thing. We can do it. But it's not necessary.
So only if you bought the special edition could you do... That's a bit of a rip for anyone who bought the game. at the
It's
time,
not. The
isn't it?
special edition came out years later.
Ow.
Like
So it wasn't a case that it
no, they
released with
made
it.
the first game, and then later they released the special edition, and Virgil was a playable character. They didn't know if the game was going to do well because Devil May Cry 2 literally tanked. So when they released the third game and it did super well, they were like, "Well, fuck, let's fucking do a special edition and do some extra shit."
Did people like playing as Virgil?
Yeah,
Was Virgil good?
yeah, he had a different play style. His moveset's the same moveset that the boss has, so people were happy that you actually got to play as the character that was depicted. No, I'm good.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Sneeze away. Bless you.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Thanks for destroying the luck for me, devil boy. And welcome to hell. Please accept
Aw.
the gift. Don't be humble. Just take it.
I assume you killed the jester at some point.
You'll see.
That's dramatic.
Well, isn't that special? To be honest, I was expecting something a little better than this.
I mean, yeah, I get it. These guys are not exactly what I call a threat.
And there's the 5.
What?
So in the cutscene before every mission, something will happen in the cutscene that depicts a number.
Oh.
So if you look on the bloodstain on the wall there, it's a 5.
Yeah.
And when Lady set those things on fire before, it made a 3.
So what happens if you spot them all? You get a prize, you get a sandwich.
No, it's just a fun thing they did.
Capcom will send you a picture of Dante topless, because you can find that anywhere, I assume. Why did these guys turn to rock? Was it the Dante topless comment? Because basically he seems to always be topless. Just saying, this game doesn't give you a cool diesel outfit.
It does.
Welcome to hell.
Well, this is truly your greatest enemy. I feel like the most fun part of this entire recording would have been going whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, you know what I played recently?
What?
Boltro.
I mean, I'm up for it.
No, I wouldn't. It's a weird game. Easily addictive, but weird. I mean, it's basically poker.
Yeah, but it is a fun game from what I've heard.
Fun is a weird one. I'd argue it's more kind of like a mindless time sink. There's not a lot to it. You
Also, Ben
basically
Starr
play
showed up
poker
at the
hands.
Game Awards and
Yeah,
dressed as the
I
clown.
know about. I do. I know.
Look,
I know,
you
you've
know
mentioned it
about my crush
several
on that
times.
man. He is a beautiful man.
I don't know. The only time I've seen him, he was dressed as a clown, and I hate clowns.
Yeah, should
I
have
don't
played
like
Final.
mimes.
Should have played Final Fantasy VII.
Final Fantasy VII doesn't have any clowns.
What did I get? I can't remember what I got.
I don't remember clowns in Final Fantasy VII.
He
Six,
wasn't
yeah.
a clown. He was Clive.
Oh. Oh no, I twitch. Joke's on you, I've forgotten who Clive is in that game. I don't think you can jump down. Oh, you can. The hell is the point in that then? Ah, you've got a Vajura. Alex.
Don't you dare.
You're gonna grip
I know what you're
your
doing. Don't you
Vajura.
dare. Shut up.
Look at you holding that Vajura all strong. Need to ram your Vajura right into these guys, Alex.
Now the
Is it a
Stinger's on a
weapon?
decent level. What I just picked up?
Yeah.
No, it's an item.
You should have used Stinger on your Vajura.
I'm saying nothing.
Oh, you're inserting your Vajura. Ah, get it in there. Nice.
Not supposed to kick the Vajura.
Yeah, no, putting your foot in the Vajura is definitely not a good idea. Yeah, no, you might break the Vajura, and then what?
Soul of
BuzzFeed's
steel. Its
12.
need no fear of hell nor oblivion.
BuzzFeed's 12 tips for a broken Vajura. Tip 1, why are you looking at BuzzFeed for this? Tip 2, go to a doctor. Tip 3, oh god, you're still on BuzzFeed. Tip 4, doctors hate her. It's weird, now I think about it, I'm trying to remember the last time I ever looked. Is BuzzFeed still around?
I think so.
Because I don't remember the last time I looked at a BuzzFeed article. Admittedly, that's not really saying much. I don't think anyone goes, like, searches for the BuzzFeed website on their own kind of thing. Oh, BuzzFeed love language quiz. What's your love language? Okay, choose a statement that most closely applies to you. I prefer to hang out with my friends as opposed to a group setting. Includes What? Why would anyone say they don't? Who's gonna say, oh, actually, I don't like hanging out with my friends as opposed to a group setting I don't know anybody?
Yes.
Of course not.
That's what I wanted.
I find
Thank you.
things such as holding hands romantic. No, when you're drunk, holding hands is the only way some of you get anywhere. I enjoy getting letters and texts. Fuck off, it's stressful. I don't want to answer a letter or text. You know, suddenly you get a message and you gotta think of a response. I hate that. I enjoy getting no. Your coworker, who's usually super upbeat, never been in that experience. I've never had an upbeat coworker. There was one guy sighed loudly every time the day started or anyone talked to him. Yeah, much like that actually, although more vocal. How do you cheer them up? Let's see, ask if they need a hug. No. Praise their contributions in front of your boss. That feels like round nosing.
It is.
Buy their favorite coffee. Yeah.
Buy their favorite coffee. Drink it in front of them.
Watch them. Eye contact. Whole time. Don't blink. How would you say I love you in Taylor Swift lyrics? I wouldn't. I hope I never lose you. Hope it never ends. At every table, I'll save you a seat.
I knew I would peg you when you walked in.
Right down your throat.
Oh my god.
I'd marry you with paper rings, and I had the best day with you today. Half of these don't sound like song lyrics. Well, I'm not going to promise to save someone a seat at a table. Fuck off. Can we always be this close? No. Sometimes I like distance. You know, like when you're trying to sleep and it's too hot, you don't want people hugging up on you. I'd marry you with paper wings. Feels cheap. I had the best date. Yeah, the best day today with you. Even though that's not a real love language, I'd say that to, you know, anyone. And I had a good day today with you, Alex.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
I'm gonna take you right down your throat. Test that gag reflex, bro.
I have nothing for you right now.
Are you really bros if you haven't tested each other's gag reflexes? Important question, eh? Surprise! Your friends threw you the ultimate birthday party. Which element makes you happiest? The amazing outfit they got you to change. Okay, firstly, if your friends throw you a party and get you an outfit, it's not going to be amazing. It's going to be something horrific. The hug from your long-distance friend who flew in. The toast your BFF makes in your honor. I trust none of my BFFs to make a good toast. Your crush asking you to dance. Why would that make me happy? That's just...
That's anxiety waiting to happen.
Yeah, that's just a panic attack. Also, I'm in my 30s, like crushes are...
Will you dance with me?
They asked to dance and you drop-kick them. Yeah, you know, that's just how it goes. That's being in your 30s. Everything is a threat. Fear. Fear. You know, I'll go with the hug from your long-distance friend who flew in. During a job interview, you're asked which perk or benefit sounds most enticing to you. Money. That's it. Career development. Nah. Lunch stipend. Nah. Remote work. What questions are there? It's Valentine's Day and your partner has an unlimited budget. Choose your romantic gift. 5 minutes alone. You know what? Luxurious massage chair. Actually, no, I hate massages. A relaxing vacation. I hate vacations. I hate necklaces. Also, diamonds are pointless. You know, they're a false scarcity. A fancy car, well, that's just going to need fixing up. That's just difficult. A year of a housekeeping service. Okay. Got a day off, but no one to spend it with. Make some plans by yourself. A day off with no one I have to spend it with. That sounds like a dream. A day to myself. All for it. Organizing a room or space in your house. Organizing is not a day off. Getting a massage or going to the salon.
You may want to pay attention to this.
I don't like their mouths.
How do I know? You need to come up with something. Brother, our guest is Sire.
I feel that.
So, they're also red and blue, huh?
Enough already! How long are you two gonna keep carrying on like this? In case you didn't get the hint, I'll spell it out. Your guest wants to go through. Got it?
You know, I thought they were bigger, but it actually turns out they're just tiny heads on particularly big body. Oh, okay, they're not even on the body.
No, the heads are on swords.
That's how you're gonna get. That's gonna be motion sickness. But I guess you get a new weapon at the end of this, huh?
I mean, technically, too.
Weird how you still haven't got Devil Trigger yet.
You unlock it after a certain part of the game.
figured that, but it's weird in this part. You know what? I'm gonna say taking myself to a museum or park day myself. I've done that before. It's quite entertaining. It's a nice, chilled experience. Although museums by yourself aren't that fun. You can't tell yourself fun history facts. Really, you need someone with you can tell fun facts to. They better find facts fun.
So, fun fact, you can actually make them attack each other.
Ah. Fun fact, did you know the ancient Romans used to paint their statues? We're the ones who decided they all look like white marble. Notice you're focusing a lot more on the blue one. Is this
Again, he actually, his brother was attacking him whilst I was attacking him.
So what you're saying is you and the red one ganged up on the blue one. I'm not saying it's colorist, I'm just saying it's interesting. Is there a block button I don't know about?
No.
Because they seem to be hitting you and then backing away on occasion. Some form of parry?
Yeah, so it's, I need to hit them at the same time.
I feel like my statement of colorist has made you start focusing on the red one to avoid that subject.
I'm trying to kill them at a similar time.
Let me guess, one of them comes back if you don't?
No. Basically, one of them will pick up both swords. And then it's a slightly harder fight.
Oh, I thought it was just your OCD. Okay, you're on a cruise with your extended family. I jump off the bridge. Or the boat. I cannot think of anything worse than being on a cruise with my extended family. I can't think of much worse than a cruise, come to think of it. Also, are you going to swap weapons in this game?
Eventually.
Because you did not in 2 or 1, really. Well, you did kind of in 1, but there were only 2 weapons. Yeah, apparently my love language is quality time, Alex.
Your love language is quality time.
Yes, a very long time. For someone strong.
What they don't know is he keeps his other weapons up his ass.
My name is Agni, and my name is Rudra. You shall take
Could have had a rhyming naming scheme. Didn't. Went with Agni and Rudra. Fair enough. Not going to judge.
These two also made it into the new anime.
Okay,
Did they?
but on one
They did, except they had heads. Their heads were on their bodies instead of on their swords. It's a shame.
talking.
So they weren't his weapons anymore.
No. The anime's gone in a bit of a different direction. It's not the worst writing in the world, but it's different.
Is it wrong that I hate how he's holding the swords with the...
Yeah, I know, because it's, yeah, trust me, it's frustrating. I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, very impressive.
Talking.
Rude.
Okay. Very good.
I feel like it'd be better if they could talk.
No, Dante doesn't like it.
Dante just doesn't like anything fun. I mean, imagine if you had sword... Actually, isn't it?
Buzz.
What's that game where you have a gun and it doesn't shut up?
Fucking... What's it called?
I imagine Gauze probably knows, because it's 2-5-1.
God, I can see it in my mind.
I can't remember. God, why don't you just let herself get stabbed? Well, who knew love language was quality time was my love language? Good to know. I hate spending time with people. People suck, but yeah, BuzzFeed's never been wrong.
Mommy, bruh.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely gonna kill her. You know, I'm not one to judge someone's choice of apparel, but I think trousers probably would have been a good shout. Although actually, she's doing very well. All right. Well.
She's got shorts on underneath the dress. We're good.
Ah, fair enough. What?
You saw. So there is. Have you noticed that she's got a red and blue eye?
Yeah, she's got heterochromia.
Yes, there is, and there's the 6. There is an argument that because
believe
she
that's
is,
a 9.
she is a no, it's 6, because she
That's
is a
9.
descendant of the priestess who helped seal the demon world. That she has some form of additional power.
Well, she just blew a rocket up in her face and it didn't hurt her. I kind of see that as being the case. I feel
Yeah.
like this is a lot less platformy than the other ones.
It is, and I'm very happy with that. You will be put to the test in the chamber ahead into your lifetime experience. Crawling infant to the man standing tall, finally to the old man leaning on his cane.
Time.
The answer is time. Say time. So 4, 2, and 3. Delete.
Alex, what has a mouth but does not scream?
That thing you keep telling me I should read.
No. It also has a bed but does not sleep.
Flower?
No.
What?
River.
Fair enough.
Why does a flower have a mouth? The fuck flowers are you been looking at?
Because it has buds that open.
It's not a mouth. It's not even called a mouth.
Ah, well, it could be, and flowers have beds.
What flowers have you been spending time with? Have you been sticking mouths on flowers again?
No.
That's why you're not
And
allowed
you
to know
certainly can't prove it.
them. I certainly can, due to... I'm just making an assumption here. Oh, they're so murderable.
God, I used to listen to this soundtrack while I went to the gym. You know what? I'm not even going to stick by used to. I still do.
I listen to the My Little Pony soundtrack.
While you're in the gym or just generally?
Pony, My Little Pony. And that Adventure Time, anything that passes time while I'm in the gym. Once listened to an hour and a half of a litmus test. I'm really into this new genre, Ligma.
Josh,
Alex.
I need you to stop.
Alex, I'm into this.
It's not happening, man.
It's Ligma, Alex. Okay, fine. I also know this great band called Uphill.
Couldn't help yourself, could you?
Sorry, I have a serious case of Ligma. One day. Although, as someone pointed out on Reddit, if you ever got involved, like, if you ever got a thing with a new disease and you got to name it, right? You should call it Ligma. So made Ligma into a real disease, and then when anyone's like, I'm not saying it, you'd be like, no, it's actually real. And then they'll feel terrible. Basically, emotionally blackmail your friends. More than you already do. I'm not saying you definitely do it, but I'm assuming. I feel bad for
Ah,
you.
damn it.
Couldn't help. Imagine being a stonemason in hell. You spend hours developing this really interesting looking kind of door mechanism and it just gets beaten the shit out of. Admittedly, whoever designed this tower suddenly went, yeah, kind of lacking in terms of interest. I mean, just rock.
What do I have right
Where's
now?
the screams of the souls? I mean, yeah, there's furry lion over there.
I
guess.
need 20,000 for that, and I don't have that yet anyway. It's fine. No, not what I wanted. I wanted door. There we go.
There's not even any. Oh, you put in the essence of vaping. Why?
I never use it, but it's nice to have.
What is it?
It's a gun. Sends out a laser.
I do love a laser. I feel like, if I'm honest, I feel like the first 3 Devil May Cries never really push you to experiment with different weapons.
This one does, because it gives you the option to switch between weapons, but you can only choose 2 per. So 2 guns and 2 melee weapons. Whereas the 5th game lets you have access to basically all of them. You can switch between all of them. So in the 5th game, you are basically the strongest you can be. And the more you learn how to use all the different weapons, the better you are, and the higher your action rank will be.
I knew your mother, child.
I am your mother.
She bounced on this.
Also, you
tree
won't
like
believe
a
this. I've started
trampoline.
dating this clown in this place. God, hot as fuck.
Dances when we do it.
Hello! I'm up here! Book in your face!
Yeah.
Oh, should have read the Bible, bitch!
Should have brought a
My fucking perfect face!
That feels like a minor victory. She is falling.
I'm sure she won't find a way.
Well, you never know.
Abbas!
Dancing queen.
Yeah, we're definitely, we're not going to finish this today, I can guarantee it. But we might be able to get to the halfway point.
You can spry, having the time of your life.
Oh my god, it's a 10!
Yeah.
Hey?
7. Okay, 8.
Kind of rain. No wonder the sky looks so funny today.
I mean, is it, Dante? I have serious doubts about if it's your kind of rain, you asexual
But
fuck.
it would be a waste if you ended up as just a pretty stain.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Yeah. Still better than Zoopla.
Here I am trying to help you, and you show your thanks by shooting me?
God damn it, I'm into it!
Whatever. Choose your
Well,
place.
if he was Wolverine, he would have lost his memory by now.
No, it needs to be an adamantium bullet.
So he's a demon.
I think that's only so it can get through his skull.
Yeah, into his brain. That's why. That's why he loses his memory.
He's got a bullet in his brain now, doesn't he? Didn't see it come out the other end.
Yeah, but apparently that's just not how it goes. Duel of the Demon Children.
By
I
her.
don't- do I, what, lady?
Hmm.
No. That's not, I mean, you do later, but that's not the fight we're doing right now.
It's a Duel of the Demon Children.
Who's the other fucking demon that's on this place aside from her?
The bald guy.
He's not a child.
Neither are Dante or Virgil.
I mean,
And they're like
they're the children of Sparta, so yes.
Everyone's a child of someone.
Arkham's just like, well, I'm the child of Geraldine. You don't see me complaining.
I mean, Geraldine might have been a demon. You don't know.
Can't prove it.
And then you got
I'm only going to give this a few minutes of my time just because I need to see if I can do it. Is this even the right one? No, it isn't. It's the wrong one.
trying to think. It's weird. It's odd that no other demons have porked someone. You missed all of them.
I wasn't aiming for them, Josh.
Oh. But yay, now you're in a shitty library. Where? Oh, you got a Belgor fragment. Break the other statues.
No.
Aww.
I want to get through as much of this game today as I can.
You just mainly because you just want to delete it.
No, I want to get through as much as I can so next time we don't, like, have to dick around.
We consistently dick around. It's like 90% of what we do.
Yeah, I know, but these are shorter games, which is why I want to try and spend as little time as I can dicking around. I got what I needed, right? And this is where she got thrown off. Right. I'm only going to give this a few minutes. Because there is
You know the worst part?
No.
I've forgotten that I completed Last of Us like 3 times so far.
Oh, fuck. You've forgotten you completed Last of Us?
Yeah, like on stream, I keep thinking, do I need to finish Last of Us? And then I remember, oh no, wait, I did. Which is ironic considering the amount of hate it's currently getting online, the series.
What's the hate over?
Bella Ramsey.
They can fuck off.
I don't really get it. I mean, I watched the first season. I haven't watched the second one. Not for any particular dislike of the people acting in it. I just found the first season kind of boring.
I never finished the first season purely because I knew what was going to happen in the second season, and I didn't want to watch Pedro Pascal get killed again.
You were on it that time.
I jumped off it.
I primarily just, my issue with the Last of Us series was the amount of zombies in it were minimal. I mean, even the game had more zombies than it. And the game doesn't have a lot of zombies.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I need to do a double jump up there, but it's so time consuming because to nail the jump you just need to like kind of have an idea, but it's meh.
To my vaguely tired brain, this is all horrific to watch.
There we go.
You did it!
Okay, I just wanted that because I couldn't get it earlier. Come here! No, don't run! You bitch!
Magical statues.
Right, need a skull for that. Don't have it. Get over here. Get that. Yay, vital star. Woo.
No, I can't think what I'm watching at the minute. I need to finish the last episode of Fallout before the second season comes out.
Yeah, saw the thing for the second season. I'm super hyped.
I think they've got to. One thing they've clearly got to do in the second season is kind of confirm that the new California Republic isn't gone. Because that still pissed a lot of people off.
It did.
Although to be honest, I still feel like they kind of... The biggest mistake they made was setting it after all the other games. You could have had it at an in-between point where the new California Republic wasn't a thing. And you can see why people thought it was just Todd Howard hating New Vegas. True or not?
No, I completely get it because like the thing is, as much as he sits there and goes, "Oh, it was a part of our thing," like we helped make it. It's like, yeah, you gave minimal amount and it was better, and you're not happy about it. It's super clear you're not happy about it.
But yeah, so they've kind of got to do that. They've also maybe got to do something to make the Brotherhood look less like jokes. Then again, I'm still annoyed by the ghoul just killing 3 guys in power armor with ease, but I get how it happened. It's still a bit off, but yeah, fine.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. I understand why, but it's a case of they made the ghoul. I mean, the ghoul's basically the fucking protagonist because he just he just knows everything.
Sure.
He just doesn't play like the protagonist. He plays like the person that's been in that knows everything and wins.
I mean, he plays like protagonist if you go low karma, I guess.
Yeah. Look, Walton Goggins is a phenomenal actor. When I found out he was in this, I was happy. When I found out he's the fucking badass of the game, I was super happy.
You know he's probably gonna die, right?
I don't think he will yet, purely because I think they know what they've got with him, and I don't think they're gonna risk losing it.
True. I mean, the curious thing is where I guess having missed a house, maybe, but then you also have the kind of difficult part of, does that canonically mean that, you know...
Well, it's set after the game.
Yeah, but then that
So Mr. House won't
canonically-
exist anymore.
Unless he does.
Well, if he
Which
does,
is
then
the
it's a different game. You know, we will obviously... I mean, to be fair, wouldn't that mean that the house always wins was the canonic ending?
Yeah, that's the problem. You can't have a canonical ending in that.
Well, you
regard.
can. They can do it. Maybe that's Todd Howard's ultimate revenge.
Yeah, maybe. I think that would end up pissing a lot of people off again. Mind.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I don't think that the way that New Vegas was handled in the first series, because there's mention of the NCR like failing, and I don't think that the way that it was handled in the series warrants people giving Todd Howard shit. I think depending on what we see here will depend on whether he actually deserves shit.
Yeah.
Fuck's
I mean,
sake.
look, they kind of make it clear that a nuke went off, but the NCR's maybe it's somewhere else, which is a bit I get why they had to get rid of it in the timeline they set, because then it's not the wasteland, it's the NCR, which kind of was putting everything vaguely back to normal. Which is less, oh, Lucy's entered the wasteland full of danger, and Lucy's entered a slightly smellier version of, you know, what already society. So I get why they got rid of it in that regard.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of think you would have just been better served setting it like earlier if you wanted to do that and have it more wild and weird. Is her name Lucy?
Yeah.
I thought it was. Yeah, it's a minor thing, because at the end of the day you could always go with it's another world story or whatever you particularly want, so it's, yeah. I'm trying to figure out, I can't remember if they mention NCR in Fallout 4. Sure they do.
Maybe vaguely?
Because I can't remember when Fallout 4 takes place in the canonical timeline.
Oh, it's the latest like timeline. So that's like after NCR. It's after New Vegas.
But it's in like a completely different part of the country.
Yeah. So it's hard to tell whether or not.
No, tell a lie. I do know what it is because it's got the guy from Fallout 3 in it. So it's something like
McCreary. Yeah. So it's about 20 years afterwards.
Yeah, because he's a kid in the first one, and then he's an adult. So yeah.
Well,
it's
not
about
only
20
that,
years.
but the Maxon's a kid in Fallout 3.
That's what I mean, Maxon.
Yeah.
And you can shoot him if you want.
That
But yeah,
won't make a
so it's about
difference,
20
though.
years. Meanwhile, Fallout New Vegas. Okay, so yeah, Fallout New Vegas is 4 years after Fallout 3. But yeah, I mean, what they do in the next series will kind of tell how people feel about it, because there's only so much you can do before people get annoyed. Because obviously, you've got the difficulty of New Vegas is one of the most popular older games out there.
Yep.
Like, everyone loves it. If you shit on it too much, people will get pissed off. And, you know, you can get away with a lot. Like, a ghoul killing 3 or 2, I can't remember how many he actually shoots in that whole thing. Brotherhood of Steel's in power armor, you can get away with that, you can explain it away. A major faction just disappearing, different problem. And it's sort of the same issue the new Mass Effect is gonna have, where, like, if you have multiple choices, you're always going to annoy people who didn't make the choice that you've decided is the canonical choice. Yep, young Git Dante, who's decided shirts aren't really for him.
There we go.
But yeah, it's going to be a tricky one with the new Mass Effect and how you kind of... Because A, it means that everyone who worked their asses off to save the Quarrens and the Geth are... Like... The Geth and the Geth are gone. What's your rule for canon debate, Jackman? Wait with bated breath. Yeah, the new Mass Effect that's been kind of teased and showed off. It's not out for a while yet. I don't think we even know when it's coming out.
No, they keep teasing, but I mean, we're not going to see anything for a bit, I think.
Not Andromeda.
Or them.
They
one of
chat
them.
all over Devil May Cry in the cartoon and people loved it. I don't think they did shit all over it in the same way.
Gauze does not like the new Devil May Cry anime.
I gathered that. He either doesn't like it or he's trying to...
It is, the thing is, you need to treat it as not canon. Like, it's just somebody who liked the series, who wanted to, like, show people who didn't know anything about it, kind of bits and bats of it. And if you take it as that, and if you take it as a better version of DMC, then it's better. But there's a lot of love thrown into that show for Devil May Cry, and it's also extremely well animated. And the episode that does the backstory for the rabbit and lady is fantastic. So there's still good stuff in it.
So for characters, if character creation has a default setting, that's the canon NC. But then what about if you have something like Darth Revan?
Also, Josh, you need to pay attention to this bit. Sorry.
You sure know how to throw a party. No food, no drinks, and the only babe just left.
Like you care, Dante.
Apology, brother. I was so eager to see you, I couldn't concentrate on preparations for the battle.
It's the Quantum Ranger.
At any rate,
Who?
it's been a whole year.
The Quantum Ranger.
How about a kiss from your little brother?
From Power Rangers Time Force. That's who voices Virgil.
Better yet, how about a kiss
Oh.
from this?
Oh.
So, this is what they call a heartwarming family reunion, eh?
You got that right.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm pretty sure the games aren't faithful to the games when it comes to these. But yeah, speaking of, you know, if they have a base head, there's a whole thing of, if you look at the Darth Revan, when they did the MMO, they chose one of the heads and said that was his canon face. They used the one that looked like Keanu Reeves, which is sort of bit on the nose because people always wanted Keanu Reeves to play him. I think faces you can kind of get away with. Weirdly, it never happens with voices because people don't talk about the voice options in games because you rarely ever hear them. But like canon endings are way harder. Like, because if you have multiple endings, it changes a lot. And it also can affect the morals of the people. Like, Mass Effect, you had the... what were the options? Subjugate, subjugate and control would be the same thing. It was like control, merge, and destroy. Those weren't the names, but they're close enough. You know, and that rapidly changes. But the only way for the sequel to have... Didn't we just watch this in the opening video?
Kinda.
I mean, it was on top of this tower. They both had low hair. I assume you're going to break a bunch of raindrops in the next... once you beat him. Or Mass Effect 3 even. Yeah, this is literally what happened in the opening.
I mean, yeah, kind of. It's just not as... It's not them just swinging swords at each other, because obviously you got to actually do the fight. This is cool as shit.
It wouldn't happen if you used a shotgun.
Why do you refuse to gain power? The power of
Yeah, Mass Effect 3, not 2. Fair enough, Jackman.
Father?
You don't think it's faithful to the games. You're absolutely right, it's not faithful to the games, but they weren't aiming to do that. They were trying to bring elements of the games together to try and basically appeal to a new audience, whilst also tapping into things that were familiar for people who already liked the series. The guy that directed it, who made it, he is literally a massive fan of the games, but when he basically said he wanted to do a remake and do the series as the games have depicted it, he was basically told no. So he said, right, well, what if we do things a bit different? And they said, yeah. He took what he could. And if you don't view it as canon, it's good.
Passes the time. You know what really wasn't faithful? That weird Witcher anime with Vesmir.
Yeah. Yeah, but again, I enjoyed The Witcher enough that I was kind of like, I'll take it.
I mean, it was fun. That's hyperbolic. No, it isn't. The adaptation has... It does have elements. It's got the characters.
Yeah, it has the characters. It has them young enough that they're both at this point in their life. It does have elements, Scores. You don't have to like it. Like, you're trying to remain neutral. You don't have to like it. Like, there are plenty of people that don't. I don't like everything about it. But I just like more people to want this. I introduced it to Lei, and she liked it. And obviously a lot of the music is music we grew up with, so she loved it. So...
I have no interest in it.
Well, you have no interest in the series anyway.
Bloody fisties.
The Devil May Cry anime was amazing. The new one or the old one?
We should leave for the moment we
Because I love the old one. And I think the old one's better.
I think I watched the old one. I can't really remember.
I remember I went to America with my parents, and we went into a video store in a big shopping center. The new one isn't anime, apparently. It fucking is.
Don't even get people started on what's anime or not anime. That's a whole different thing that people debate. Oh. This one looks dumber.
I mean, you never really got a proper up-close look at his demon form, did you? In the first two, anyway.
In the second one you do. He's got, like, spiky hair.
But is it canon anime? I mean, the new one isn't canon. Because it
Nothing
retells aspects of the manga and the games.
Nothing.
But again, their aim isn't for it to be canon. Their aim is just to get people who like Devil May Cry to watch more Devil May Cry. The story will always be mostly focused in games, and then if they want to clear details up, they'll do manga. Or comics. Which has worked so far.
Yeah, fair. Oh dear, the Game of Thrones spin-off.
This is this is actually a really fucking good scene. In 3, the Devil Trigger is designed by Shimagami. It is. So his look in this, his devil look in this, is designed by the guy who designs all the Shimagami Tensei monsters and
No,
personas.
it's not a giant penis in a wheelchair.
If you look at what Dante's Devil Trigger and Virgil's Devil Trigger look like in this, they look like personas.
Alex.
Google them right now.
Alex.
Google them.
Is this a giant penis in a wheelchair?
Maybe. You won't know till you
Is it?
Google it. You won't know till you Google it. Also, fucking incredible song.
Fine, let's see. DMC.
But Jack's 100% right, and it's super cool. You're getting pretty close yourself, Josh. It's being a penis in a wheelchair.
That is not a giant penis in a wheelchair. It's someone who's got a Karen haircut. That's what that current Devil Trigger looks like. Also, what do you mean? Is that an insult, Jackman? You ginger. Fuck.
I was gonna say, Gauze has a point. His head is kind of penis-like. He doesn't really have a neck.
Yeah, but he's sort of got pigtails.
Fucking, this scene's incredible.
I mean, I still would have taken a lift.
I mean, you've not even seen where this goes.
Down, I think.
It goes down, and then it goes in a different direction.
So they're just gonna leave the tower here?
No, they're going deeper into the tower now. So Dante starts flying out with all the force of launching down a massive tower.
And
Ow!
Sky Alligator.
Yep, Sky Alligator just gave him a little nommies. Mara means being in Japanese. You know what? I wasn't expecting that, Jack, but fair enough. I don't know whether you're telling the truth, but I'll believe you.
Buddha Nanny?
I don't really need more, to be honest.
My nickname is... Your friend's nickname for you is Peen?
It's Mara. Which is
Yeah,
Bean.
but it sounds like-
Which is Bean. Right, I am gonna nip to the toilet for a second, so give me a sec. You just get to the bottom of what Jackman's name is, Bean.
Believe me, I worked at a Japanese restaurant. They let me know real fast. I mean, look, if they're not your friends, then that's very unfortunate. Hit them with a brick. Or a car. Or tie a brick to the front of your car. But looking at him, it's not the coolest DMC. It's not the coolest look. And it looks like it actually changes depending on what weapon you have, though, which is a nice touch. Although the one with Cerberus looks quite dorky, very pointy head. I'm curious what they all look like now. DMC1... And DMC1's looks the most insectile and kind of demony so far. Although actually, I say it, DMC2's... Eh. DMC2 also... DMC1 and 2 look the most demony. It is tied to the weapon, but they kind of look very similar. I'm pretty sure they just used a different color palette for the most part. Because DMC4... DMC4, it looks kind of bug-like, I guess, sure. And DMC5... Yeah, he does look a bit like a bug man. Fair. I mean, look, you get to be a demon. If your half demon form makes you look kind of... I wonder why he doesn't stay like that. Look at Angel Agnes. Why do I just feel like that's some old Scottish lady who happens to be a... Okay, well now you've just put me onto Angel Agnes, who works for John R. Wood Properties. Frankly.
What are you trying to look for here? What's what are Jack and Gauze trying to lead you towards?
Agnes.
Oh, from DMC4.
Yeah, he definitely looks like a bug. I'm pretty sure all the demons look like bugs, which makes sense. Beyond and all that.
Not all, but yeah, he takes on a moth form for whatever reason.
Oh look, there's Nehku Gold.
Nehku. Named
Also known as
after Nicoletta Goldstein.
Named after that, someone's fetish. Am I wrong?
Hey, a lot of people like her. She's a bit too southern for me.
I couldn't say I've heard her speak enough to warrant it. What? Oh.
However, lady in that game is fucking 10 out of 10.
She had a Jersey wife skin too. Fair. Weirdly, lady in it kind of looks like Cersei Lannister.
I mean, I no. I don't think she looks anything like Lena Headey, to be honest.
I didn't say Lena Headey.
Lena Headey is Cersei Lannister.
Who?
That's who plays Cersei Lannister.
Cersei
Oh, crotch goblin!
Ah, so this is the movie T. You get this new cool power, and the first thing you do with it is run away from a
bit of
disturbing
sprinty.
Oh, that's what having tapeworms is like. Ah, there's little monsters living inside its intestines. That's gross. Where do they get the weapons from?
That is something we probably don't want answered.
You're not slightly curious?
Nope.
I am. That's why Dante likes DMC. Alex likes DMC. Dante is naked, but is lady naked.
I do like DMC. To be fair, DMC had the best combat in a fucking Devil May Cry game for a time.
I completed it.
The story wasn't great, but I enjoyed it for what it was. Like, again, if you treat something as like this was made by people who liked Devil May Cry, but they just had to change some shit. It's a new thing, don't hate. Like, it's fine.
I mean, the weirdest part about that is how they tried to moralize the demons and make you feel bad about shooting that one chick. It always kind of felt weird to me because the demons were being horrific monsters anyway.
Which one chick are you talking about?
The pregnant one you shoot in the stomach.
Oh, the fucking the succubus.
Yeah.
I mean, her baby literally comes out to fight you.
Yeah, but
also, the soundtrack's fucking amazing. Why does Lady swear up a storm in the new show? It's weird. You know what? One thing I will give you about the new show. I don't like how they depicted Lady. She is literally yes, she does swear up a storm. There's fucking no need. But secondly, she is just unlikable. She, even when she is presented with like a humanizing moment in that show, she does the right thing, but it doesn't fix it. And then she does the worst thing at the end of the show. So yeah, no, but you know, Kevin Conroy's in it, so I can't really complain. Oh wait, hang on, can I? Nice. Kevin Conroy's Lady. If only. You can play a drinking game with that and die within minutes. Again, here's the thing. This series means a lot to me purely because my dad used to play it with me. And I spoke to him about the fact we were streaming it the other day. And he was like, oh, how's it going? And I was like, well, played through the first game. Can't understand how you beat Mundus as quickly as you did when I was a kid. Because I had to pay to win. And
we beat the second game.
Yeah, well, I talked to him about the second game, and I was like, do you remember it much? And he was like, vaguely. I remember that we didn't like it. And I was like, yeah. And to be fair, like, that vibe was still kind of there when we were playing it this time. Like, it's definitely not as good, but I kind of enjoyed it for what it was. I did enjoy it for what it was. I love all the games in this series.
Devil May Cry, I never hated it. It just never really... Like, I played the first one a lot, and I played the second one. I never bothered... I didn't play the third one. And I had no interest in the new ones when they came out, because when it was originally announced, there was no indication Dante was in it.
Well, that's true, because a lot of it was focusing on Nero.
Yeah, and I just didn't care.
Which is fair enough.
Still don't, in fairness. I don't care about Nero as a character. I'm not invested in him.
So I played the first one with my dad. And then we played the second one, weren't really fans, left it. And then we... a friend of mine in high school, I played through the third one with him, because after a certain point in the game, when you unlock the doppelganger thing, you can plug in a second controller, and then it's 2-player.
Doesn't change my dislike of Nero.
I mean, you don't have to like him. I like him because, like, he's kind of the person reacting to all the fucking bullshit. Like, Dante is just like, yay, when he sees demons, and Nero's like, what the fuck?
It's fair, I guess. But I as I said, it'd been so long for me, I kind of just lost it. Look up the bunch game Oni. I
remember I played Oni.
I remember Oni. Yeah,
I played Oni. I liked it.
I just remember there were a lot of bits from people in underwear. But when it came out, I was turning like 12. This is jigglier than I would have thought. Let's call you Jonah, because you're... Oh. Kind of looks like Nightmare. Also, you're punching his inner gonad. Where's the other one you've been? Man, they are not giving you a minute, are they?
Nope.
Meanwhile, all those demons who gave their soul up to you are just sitting there going, is he gonna use us? Devil Trigger? I don't know if Devil Trigger has you do more damage in this.
Yeah, a bit more damage.
No worries, Jax. You gotta lurk, you lurk. My point is only the Netflix lady looks like Kanoko. Yeah, fair. I can see it. The last thing I watched on Netflix was not Devil May Cry. It was a show about a world's greatest assassin who became a store owner.
Oh, I watched that.
Quite a lot of fun, really.
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed it.
I also watched on Amazon the, backwards sword teacher is a master or whatever the fuck it is. Which is fine, although Amazon Prime ads are just stupid. Like, truly stupid. The amount of ads they do is painful. This is not escaping the gonad comparison.
And I don't blame you for for not learning, not leaning away from that even.
Hurry the fuck up, dude.
Yes.
Virgil's just like, I'm sensing red flags.
Gonna give him a 2 stars on Uber.
Those who were confined
Wait, what if people think I'm doing it because of the burn? Fuck.
desires for evil
Then I'm the villain.
Yeah, you're only a villain if you let yourself be one.
because Sparta slammed the door.
I mean, given that Virgil isn't seen as the villain, you fight him a lot.
Virgil isn't seen as the villain by the majority of people because he's hot.
What's wrong?
It's not even because he's hot. Like, to be fair, the 5th game humanizes him a lot more. Because in this game, he's talking about power and how he wants to be closer to Sparta and how humans are weak and blah blah blah. But then in 5, when you get into like the kind of nitty gritty of his psyche, he never got over the fact that his mother never came to save him.
Well, 'cause she
And-
preferred Dante.
No, she was in the house with Dante, and yeah, they literally humanize him because they make part of him a human. So their mother was in the house when demons attacked. Dante was also in the house. Virgil was outside playing at the park that was just outside of their house. So she grabbed Dante and hid him, and then ran out to get Virgil, and she was killed before she could even leave the house. Virgil, who was outside, literally got cut down and then tapped into his devil trigger and just destroyed everything that was trying to kill him. And he assumed his mother and Dante had left him. And even later, when he learns that that's not the case, he doesn't really care because he feels like their mother chose Dante over him.
Wait.
And it all comes down to the fact he just wanted to be protected.
Forget it. Because I make it a point not to go out with women.
And then he abandons his own child.
He does worse than that. Because he doesn't know his son even exists. But when he finds him at the beginning of 5, he takes his fucking arm. Doesn't know it's his son at that point, but you know, still finds a guy, senses a similar energy, and just goes mine. But Nero is also the only person that Virgil is ever really kind to.
I don't care. Whatever you want.
So you can tell he does actually have a love for him. But unless they do another game, which they will, but unless they do another game with them in, we'll never actually see them have a relationship. So, you know, fingers crossed.
Well, I suspect if they do it now,
They will do another game because the director literally came out and said this is the end of the Sons of Sparta. But it's not the end of the series. Like, I'm not done.
That's what I mean. Aren't they just going to focus on Nero now?
Maybe, but I imagine it's going to be they'll focus on Nero and other characters. It's not going to just be Nero.
Yeah. As I said, I have less interest if it's just Nero. I don't find Nero to be that interesting a character.
I fucking love the shit.
That purple orb is way too into this.
Demon.
Got the same face I imagine Gauze pulls when he goblin laughs.
You want a demon? Can be a demon. Right, I've not had to heal yet. I shouldn't have fucking said that. I'm gonna need to heal now, aren't I? Which, given who we're about to fight, yeah, that might happen.
Is it Lady?
No. Lady isn't really a hard fight. No, we're about to fight. You know what? You'd think it would be Lady, but no. We're about to fight the thirst trap of this game.
There's another first trap?
In DMC. No, you know what? I'm glad they put Lady and Trish in, but yeah, they kind of they did Lady dirty. Ooh. I remember this. And I remember not liking it, because spiders.
Yeah, I'll do it. Sexy spiders. Is he a thirst trap, huh?
No.
But you said they were, Alex.
No, I said there is a thirst trap here. You'll see.
Is it me? Am I the thirst?
Sure, but it's you.
Yeah. Yeah. No, not with my terrible posture, frankly. You know someone's turned on by the spiders, right?
Probably.
Unfortunately, we're on an ad. So I'm going to be back in 1 second because of that.
No, it's fine. I'll wait. Can't go that way. That's a thing. Finally, he's gone. Ready? It's so good. Finally, he's gone. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, God. I need it to go there. That's the one. Not bothered about skill on this one.
There we go, found the button.
You all good?
Also, I know you love me really good. Yeah, I'm good. So where's this thirst trap I've been hearing about?
We're end of the level. We'll get there.
You know whoever developed this tower? Boring color palette. We need some trees. Reminds me, is there a football match on this Thursday?
Maybe.
I never know anymore. So I tuned in when you were talking about the new Fallout teaser. Let's talk. I haven't watched the new teaser yet, so I'd be wasted.
Let's talk about why it's awful.
It'd be wasted talking to me about what's in the teaser.
I watched it. I liked it. Go on. Let's do
good,
this
you-
dance we do, go.
Yeah, I wait to see what the two of you come up with. I'm sure it'll be festive.
What did you think was trash about it? Go on.
Too much sand. Or not enough sand. Something about sand. I mean, let's be fair, the Fallout games have never exactly been a riotous deluge of colour, have they?
No. Well, that's kind of their empire. Not feeling like guys forbidden to even touch it. It's said to unlock the door to paradise. God, I hope so.
I mean, let's be honest. Fallout 3 was a resounding shade of brown and grey, and Fallout New Vegas had a yellow colour filter put over it that made everything kind of look like piss. Why are there giants in all the webbing? Is it just they fucked up the scale when it came to this?
There's every chance. Oh my god.
I'ma just say it. The front claws are kind of unnecessary. I just saw there was a teaser. I like the TV series, but it could be funnier. Eh, nah. I think you got Marvel brain, Gauze. You're too obsessed with things being funny.
I mean, to be fair, the Fallout TV show was funny.
So I have a bit of an issue in that when I watch like comedic things by myself, I don't tend to laugh or find things funny that much.
Sit there stone-faced.
Yeah, I tend to laugh more when there are other people around. Maybe I'm just a sociopath, who knows? But no, it's just easier. I still find it funny. I've laughed, obviously, but more often than not, I tend to not laugh out loud if there aren't other people there. So I get the jokes, but I also don't find Marvel that funny anymore.
I mean, fair enough.
Like, Marvel jokes are formulaic as hell. You know what they're gonna be. You know, it's the equivalent of like someone's gonna punch someone with super strength and they'll miss, and in doing so they'll hit a rock and it'll fly past one of the other team members who will give them that kind of really look, and then the other guy will go and that's it. That's a Marvel joke. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, the reviewer writes, I laughed my socks off. I wanted more people to have horrific injuries so I can laugh. Define horrific. Because in the Fallout universe, a horrific injury ain't that horrific. I'm pretty sure they've got robot limbs there now. Aww. And I was just complaining about the colour palette too. They just stick it in my face, game. Bastard. Make me look the fool, eh? Don't know, I mean, like, humor's subjective. I laugh my ass off at the medulla oblongata nearly every time I see it. So, yeah, I can hardly talk about the minimal brain capacity it needs for sort of Marvel era comedy. My generation had some of the stupidest comedy. We had Jackass as comedy, which wasn't comedy, it was just people physically assaulting themselves for the most part. Although, someone walking into a store and their mates have set up a giant foam hand.
Oh, that's great.
Like that's funny, whatever age you are. As long as you're not doing it to innocent people who have no connection.
Especially when they're fucking carrying donuts.
Yeah. If you do it to some poor sod who has no idea what's going on, then it's...
Yeah, you do it to
not a
people
joke.
who are fucking trained to do it. That's what you need.
Remember the age-old saying, yelling it's just a joke, bro, does not
Ambrosia.
excuse you being a twat.
Oh, here we go. Here's your first trap, Josh.
Yeah, but opera. I hate opera. You know, there's a point where you just do too much.
I thought you were going to say, you know what, I like opera.
Yeah, it is.
No, you know, like, I get it, the red hair, goth vampire lady, should be all for it, but at a point, you're just doing too much. Chill.
She wanted to bang his dad.
You'll never want to leave.
I feel like she'd be better wearing sweatpants and a t-shirt, if I'm honest with you.
Talking about.
Okay, it does kind of look like she's wearing she's got like a
A
really
bin bag.
hairy ass.
Her bin bag.
Come on, sugar.
But I get the vampire motif, but also her sound system's terrible. Why lightning?
Dunno, it's just her power.
This is a weird combination of things. And you got the Phantom of the Opera down here, very Phantom of the Opera. A vampire, okay, and also lightning. Also, you seem to be doing no damage to it. There you go.
Yep, I'm definitely gonna have to heal during this fight.
So you just gotta hit her enough the bats go away?
Yeah, that's kind of the aim. Like, I am hitting the bats. It's just, oh, fucking, I keep fucking forgetting about that lightning. I'm gonna have to heal.
Wait, so her dress is made out of bats?
Yeah.
You know, this is primarily proving one thing beyond a shadow of a doubt. The
Oh, yeah?
PS1 era sexy walk animation was one of the funniest things that ever existed. Because they had to overdo it so much with the animation, so they're just walking like this. It's hardly a sexy sachet and more of a I stood on lard. Yes, not stop talking. Takes a really long time. Is there any way to tell how much you're actually damaging the bats?
No.
They're just kind of stuck there. I'm not going to say it's padding, but it definitely feels like a fight that's...
It is a little bit, but you can... oh, fucking hell, I didn't realize she was hitting the entire floor. I fucking didn't even think about it again.
Getting you more healing items, I guess.
Maybe. To be honest, I absolutely despise this boss.
Because it takes forever.
Because she can just, like, she can actually suck your blood. Like, she just straight up comes for you.
Oh, and she wanted to come for your dad.
She'll settle. I feel like it's coming.
I feel like you should get back on the stage.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the issue I have with this is there's no clear indication you're getting rid of her bat.
Not wrong.
Like, usually you'd expect some visual thing that indicates how much you're
Oh,
doing.
no, there is. Look, you can see her dress is getting shorter.
Was that what it is?
Yeah.
Not the clearest thing in the world, but fair enough. I mean, they're
Fuck's
doing
sake.
it. And now she's tall again. Oh, Gore's had to throw in another little bit of cartoon dig. Did you write these beforehand?
What did he say?
He said, no worries, they'll make her a relatable demon refugee in the Netflix cartoon. I've heard this complaint about it. The majority of people I've seen complain about it look like idiots.
Fuck off. Don't you dare.
Well, you're slowly getting through her health.
Yeah, like I said, this isn't my favorite fight. Oh, I fucking pressed jump! God damn it!
Evidently you didn't. Look, I played Vampire the Masquerade. You do not get these kind of powers as a vampire. Although I assume she's more of a demon.
Oh, how many times? No, don't you dare. No, you fucking bitch. Not the button I wanted to press.
At least you have a... Yeah, there you go.
I'm done being patient.
Didn't even know you were being patient.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, padding the boss.
Yeah, this is a very paddy boss fight. I believe you got caught.
I did. Oh, she's that's it. She fucking gets health back.
That was unfortunate. Well,
This is
they're
what
gonna take
this
even
is why I hate this boss.
And how many people want to bang her?
So many.
Is it mostly out of... I think you might die.
Given that she's about to fucking do that, I'm fucking happy to die right now. This is why I hate this boss.
I think you have a yellow gem, though.
I do. Like, it's not like it's game over.
But nobody likes using their heal items. Of course, I hate to say it, but this IP is entirely silly. It is a silly IP. I don't know anyone who wants to take Devil May Cry that seriously. Oh god, she wants a hug! But I also know you do this deliberately, cause I don't think you're that invested in hating it. It's all an act. It's all a game. But the weird part is there are actually people who are that annoyed about the whole thing, which I really don't get. There are real things in this world to be annoyed by. I'm trying to think of one. The Galaxy S25 Edge, that's worth being. Jesus wants a hug. Like 99% of the things I say are jokes and people think I'm serious. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, text is terrible for getting that across. It's like getting across sarcasm, or in my case, friendship. But also I'm bad at text conversations, as Alex will attest.
Yep.
I either overtalk or I undertalk, or I get bored and leave. But you can't actually leave a text conversation.
Bitch.
On the plus side, you haven't died.
I am literally trying my hardest not to die. There we go. Jiggle.
Eh.
Less sweet, less sweet.
Wouldn't you? All right. I'll help you. Your father was a handsome devil.
Kind of more bug-like.
You're no slouch yourself.
He was very bug-like.
Yeah, maybe she's into that?
Okay, he's ready for Screamo.
There's no one here, Dante.
Let him have his moment.
So this is inherently silly, is it, Devil May Cry fans? He's rocking out with a vampire lady turned into a guitar in an empty amphitheater.
That turns into a scythe.
Demon refugees, that's silly. Right. Right.
Never. Never. She's dropping guns like there's no tomorrow, Jimmy.
That wall's got an eye. I'm gonna be honest, that's probably not the best way to reload them.
I'm in love.
It would have been faster just to reload them normally.
Who the fuck cares?
I'm just thinking about bed now.
Also, she killed a few demons in the time it took me to kill a sexy vampire. Ugh, I'm not happy with that time.
What, with the D?
I got a B on the time. So I'm not very happy about it.
Soon we will reach the lair of judgment. Nehku will finally regain its full function and lead us into the demon world. The world where Sparta's power has been sealed. And the one who will lift the
As opposed to the Teletubby world where Sparta's fantasies were sealed. We will head there
I'd
next.
rather not go to a Teletubby world.
No,
It's
we're going.
terrifying.
No, we're going.
What's new in the game catalog? Help wanted? I don't care. Soul hackers? I don't care. Gram blue fantasy?
Does
I
that
don't care.
woman really bother you?
But
What are you
Sandland?
talking about?
Why didn't you kill her? Perhaps because she's your daughter? Did some pesky fatherly love get in your way?
That's none of your...
To further your study of the black arts, you sacrificed your loving wife.
Oh God, Virgil, I love it.
Knowing this, I thought you'd be more useful to me. But I was wrong. No wonder your attainment of power is incomplete.
Meanwhile, you attained hair gel.
complete being as well. Both demon and human blood mingle in your...
Shut up.
The fuck?
Now that the final door is open, I have no use for you.
Feel like he probably does have a use for him at some point.
I
Maybe
mean,
just
we'll,
sort out his juddery ass animation.
I mean, we'll get there, but it's definitely a stupid move on his part. Right. Well, we will. We are gonna save it there.
I don't know how many missions are in this.
There's 20. So we're just at the halfway point. Realistically, I would have liked to have finished this one, but I'm not going to make us stay up any later because we're in the middle of a week.
Yeah, work tomorrow, unfortunately.
Yeah. So thank you to everyone for joining us tonight. We'll probably pick this up again next Wednesday or Saturday, depending on what day Josh wants.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Next day is Friday, where we'll be jumping back into Baldur's Gate, and then Saturday, where we'll be jumping into a game of Josh's choice.
I don't know what it'll be yet.
So keep an eye on the Discord. Thank you for joining us tonight. We love and appreciate all of you. And we'll see you on Friday.
See you later.
Bye.
Ciao.